Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Kraich. I did say Krish on the way up here, or I mean right before we came on, I wanted to say Smith, and I'm so sorry about that. But Kara, I've had you on the show before. Like I said, you're with Newport Laboratories, and let's just dive right into it. For people who do not know about Newport Laboratories, can you give us the 411?
You bet. So Newport, basically at the heart of what we do, we're a diagnostic lab. So with that being said, what we do is find an adequate diagnosis for producers and veterinarians. So if a producer's having a problem with something, say pink eye, bovine respiratory disease, enteric disease, scours, things like that, what we do is we find the actual bugs that are causing the problem. So how we do that is we go through our diagnostic lab and your veterinarian. So you collect samples, whether it's eye swabs for pink eye, or whether it's tissue samples for BRD, or with scours, of course, it's scour samples. And then once we get those into our lab, we find the actual culprits of what was causing the problem. So once we find the culprits or the bugs that were causing the problem, then we can figure out a targeted solution for producers and their veterinarians. So we can't do that without actually identifying the bug first, and that's what we do. So from there, we figure out if we need to look at a customized approach for a vaccine and or just how to partner with your veterinarian and you with your animal health challenges, whatever that may be.
I know that I work closely with Jonathan Badia, who is one of your coworkers, and we went out on a shoot for the American Rancher, and we were filming some different things, but it was neat to see, how important you guys really do push herd health and herd management, and working closely with those producers and the veterinarians. I think that's what people lose sight of, is that you guys are here to manage their problems, but you really do encourage to get in touch with your local veterinarian.
You bet, you bet. That is instrumental, is making sure that we have that relationship with the veterinarian and the producers. And that's where Newport, we have that approach of, let's look at your overall animal health program. Let's figure out if there is a targeted solution for what you're dealing with. Maybe it isn't commercially available. Maybe it is. That's what we look at on Newport's side, and how we can partner with you to figure out what the problem is and how we can solve it, and then go with your preventative health for the future.
If there's any producers out there that want to know more about Newport Laboratories, how can they go about doing that?
So the best way will be start with your local veterinarian. Contact your veterinarian, have them contact Newport, figure out how we can work together, and or you can go to our website. It's www.newportlabs.com, or contact one of your Mary L reps. We're actually all under the same umbrella, so they'll know how to get in touch with Newport as well.
Well, I always like seeing you on these summer away sales. Like I said, I've had you on the show before, but I want to thank you for joining me again. And when we come back, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade. Stay with us.